What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Week 8 of NFL Pick'em. Another great week in the NFL. Peyton has jumped into first place.
Woo!
Scores are up here.
First place, baby.
I'm in second. Cameron's in third. No shock there. Bro does not know ball.
Okay, yeah, that was it. I had to pick some upsets last week to try and regain ground. Unfortunately,
absolutely wrong upsets.
unfortunately, Russ just decided not to play this week.
There were plenty of upsets to pick, and none of them were correct for Cam. So
I just wish I picked the Panthers over the Bucks, like everybody else.
Speaking of the Bucks, the first game of this week, Thursday night, we have the Ravens at the Bucks. The Bucks have now fallen to 3-4, lost 3 straight to the Packers, Chiefs, and the Panthers, which was, I think the Panthers were a double-digit underdog last week.
Yeah, that was bad.
So this game on primetime Thursday night, do the Bucks bounce back?
Well, Baltimore didn't play too great against Cleveland. See, as much as I want to pick the Bucks to bounce back, they just aren't playing good.
wow, I'm taking the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I don't care how bad they're playing. They're at home, Tampa. I think they get to Lamar. I just don't think Lamar has. I think Mark Andrews has a good day, but I also think they can contain that offense very well. I also think Brady and Godwin and Lenny and Mike Evans get back on track. All his weapons are not going to get held.
I disagree. I'm going with the Ravens.
I'm gonna agree with what Peyton said. Literally the first play of the game, Mike Evans dropped a 75-yard touchdown. That pretty much was like how their day went. So I think they contained Lamar. Mark Andrews was contained. He literally had 0 catches against Cleveland. So I'm gonna take the Bucks in a bounce back.
Well, I'm taking the Ravens. I'm not really concerned with how they looked against the Browns rivalry game. It's always going to be close. Bucks offense is just horrendous.
I don't think I'm concerned with the Ravens. I just think the Bucks, it's more of a bounce back game for them.
I agree.
They are due. And then we have a London game this week. We have the Broncos and the Jaguars, 2-5 teams.
You know who London loves? Duval. Everybody in London loves Duval because the Jaguars play in London so much. I think the Jags win this game. It's a home game for them. I think the Jags go out and beat the Broncos.
I like that. I think the Jags win as well. I think they're honestly just a better team than the Broncos, Russell Wilson or Brett Rypien at this point. I mean, geez, the Broncos are just a mess.
I agree. I got Jacksonville.
We have the Panthers at the Falcons. Panthers coming off a big win. Falcons coming off kind of a blowout loss in a game that I think we kind of expected them to keep a little closer than it was.
Yes.
Panthers at the one thing about the Falcons is that you can see how they don't trust Marcus Mariota. He threw the ball 13 times, which caused them to be behind to the Bengals. The Panthers just aren't good. I think last week was a fluke week. I'm gonna go Falcons.
Panthers defense looked really good last week, but I'm gonna have to stick with the better team overall. I can't see the Panthers winning 2 games in a row. I'm going the Falcons.
The problem with this game is whoever gets up first is winning the game because both of these offenses are so run happy. So I think for the sheer fact that I think the Falcons jump out to a 10-0 lead, I think the Falcons win this game.
And then we have the Bears and the Cowboys.
Cowboys.
I got the Cowboys as well.
Yep, Cowboys.
No, nobody wants the Bears over here. The Dolphins at the Lions.
Give me the Fins.
Yeah, I think the Lions are just not good.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of fooled us early on. Dolphins just a better
Dolphins.
team.
Dolphins.
The Cardinals at the Vikings. Cardinals are a team that I don't care if they won on Thursday night. I'm not convinced. I'm taking the Vikings. Even with D-Hop back, don't matter.
Okay. In Minnesota, Skull Nation. The Cardinals had 2 defensive touchdowns against the Saints.
And they were playing Andy Dalton, so
Yeah.
and it's 12 o'clock Kirk, so
Yeah. I'll go Vikings.
I want to go Cards because I love Hopkins. I actually do love that duo. And I don't think anybody in the secondary for Minnesota can contain him. That's why I'm going to go Jay Jets and the Vikings Skull Nation.
Obviously. You were never going to.
we have the Raiders at the Saints. I mean, I've liked the Saints this year, but they're a wild card team for me. Just let me down. Injuries. I'm going to go Raiders. I think they've kind of found a little bit of an identity with their run game.
I think James is back, right?
Who knows at this
Does
point?
it matter?
It might not even matter. He
I don't
hasn't
know if it
played in so
matters.
long. The Saints are just a mess.
I'll pick the Raiders as well. I was gonna pick the Saints
I'm thinking
originally.
about picking the Saints. I don't know, the Saints.
Saints zig when I zag. And
I
it's
think the
just-
Saints will
it
get to
hasn't
Derek Carr.
worked. I think they
And
will
I think
too.
they're gonna contain Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs is playing out of his mind right now.
That's true. The Saints definitely do have a better run defense than
But with
Yeah.
that being said, yeah, I'll go Raiders.
then we have the Patriots and the Jets.
Patriots.
AFC East matchup. I'm gonna say Patriots,
Patriots.
too.
Jets looked
Pa-
awful against the
Patriots own the
Broncos.
Jets. Let's not get it twisted. Plus,
Thank
the
you.
Jets probably lost Brees Hall, who's their best playmaker on offense. Yeah, give me the Patriots.
And Corey Davis is hurt.
Pats are easy.
The Steelers at the Eagles. Little Pennsylvania rivalry here. I mean, come on. Now.
Oh, I think this may be the game. I think this may be the game where the Eagles lose.
Really?
No, it's not.
I'm just kidding.
I think
The
the
Steelers are not good with Pickett.
Pickett's just not good. At
He's young.
least not right now.
He's young. I'll go Eagles for sure.
You know, City of Brotherly Love's just up right now. Phillies in the World Series.
Yeah.
Eagles are 6-0. They're gonna go 7-0. This is a great week for the Eagles. Eagles roll easily.
Eagles for sure. That Steelers defense is not good, and that Steelers offense is even worse. Mike Tomlin on the hot seat, in my opinion. Titans and Texans, another divisional matchup, AFC South.
Titans.
I mean, come on now. You might as well mark down Derrick Henry for 150.
300 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns.
Titans for sure. They look like the best team in this division.
As I say every week, Texans are not gonna get picked. They're never gonna get picked. Give me the Titans. Derrick Henry goes for probably 45 fantasy points.
There's the Colts. Matt Ryan trying to take down the team that was like, you know what? We'll take Carson Wentz off your hands for you. But I mean, come on now. Actually, you know what?
I'm
I
going
think-
Commanders.
You're going Commanders.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
go
like that. I
Commanders.
think that's a little sneaky pick. I'm going Colts. Actually, you know what? The Colts just suck. Like
They do suck. They're awful.
Dude,
I can't get behind anything they do.
They start the game not handing the ball off to Jonathan Taylor, and that just sets them behind. He had 10 rushes. That
You know,
just
I'm going-
doesn't make sense. to
I'm
me.
going Commanders.
Last year they would give the ball to JT at least 20 times.
I'm going Commanders.
Indy plays great at home, so I'm picking Indianapolis.
I'm going.
Give me the
I
Colts.
already picked
I'm
them.
banking on 2 Matt Ryan.
Give me the
coverage
Colts, baby. Give me the
interceptions.
Colts.
One of the best games of the week. Another divisional matchup. 49ers at the Rams.
49ers beat them earlier, and they added CMC. I don't see them losing this game.
I agree. I think the 49ers are just a better team, better scheme, and they're going to bounce back after last week for sure. Rams kind of in a little bit of a cluster right now.
Yeah, the Niners run. I think the Niners run the ball for days on the Rams this week. Yeah, give me the Niners.
This game is probably, if you would have told me at the start of the season, this would be a 4-3 and a 6-1 game, I would have told you you were a liar. But we are here with the 6-1 Giants and the 4-3 Seahawks.
2 division leaders.
2 division leaders. Who would have thought? Not me.
Wow, Seattle is giving 2.5.
I mean, yeah, Seattle at home though. 12.
I just don't think anybody believes in this Giants team.
They
I think that's why they're. I think that's why they're winning a lot of games, is because like
They're underrated.
not even underrated, is that they're underappreciated. I really don't think Dable's been getting like the credit he deserves.
So you going with the Giants?
But I think the Seahawks won this game.
I like the Seahawks as well at home. They got Kenneth Walker's looking like an absolute star in the making, so give me the Seahawks.
I don't want to buy into this Seahawks hype, man.
I don't know if it's
They
hype.
did
I
kill
think
the
they're
Chargers.
I think they're just good.
It's gonna kill me. I've been picking the Giants week after week.
I don't know. I don't mean to interrupt, but like this is like a Saquon game. This has Saquon written all over it.
This has trap written all over it.
200 all-purpose yards, 2 touchdowns from Saquon.
I thought it was a primetime game. It's only a 3:25 game though. So 12th minute isn't really gonna be rocking.
12 minutes going to be rocking.
Yeah, I'll go
They're in
Seahawks.
first place.
Seahawks.
You know, it's a tough game honestly because the Seahawks have been playing very well. Giants have been playing decent. Like they've been winning games. Who's the Giants lost this year? The Giants
The Cowboys, I think.
Cowboys.
Daniel Jones has been playing pretty good. He's been running the ball very well. Give me the Seahawks. Give me the Seahawks. The fact that they're
Clean sweep on the Seahawks.
Sunday night game. Before the season, this probably would have looked like a really great matchup, and now it just looks like an absolute blowout. We have the Packers and the Bills.
Bills.
Bills, man. As much as I hate to say it, Packers are just spiraling out of control right now. That offense is a disaster. That's what happens when you don't have good wide receivers. Just what happens.
Yeah.
Monday night game, we have the Bengals at the Browns. Bengals coming off a win last week. Browns are 2-5 now.
It's such a trap game. It's such a trap.
This is a divisional primetime game, so that's
Such
how you
a
know
trap.
it's going to be a close game. I think Jamar's healthy, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Jamar's healthy. I just can't. After the way the Bengals offense looked last week, I'm going with the Bengals, but
It's such a
it's
trap
definitely
game.
going to be
It's a trap
one
game.
possession game, probably a 3-point game.
It's a trap game.
It's not a trap. I think it's close, but I don't think it's a trap. I'll go Bengals.
Give me my upset of the week. I'm going the Cleveland Browns. Give me my upset of the week. I'm going the Browns.
All right, and then speaking of that, so we got Peyton's upset of the week.
My upset was the Commanders over the Colts.
Just down the train, Commanders over Colts. That's my upset of the week as
Right.
well. And then locks of the week.
You can lock in the Eagles over the Steelers.
Yeah, you can lock that in.
Eagles.
I'll pick someone else.
I think you can lock in the Cowboys over the Bears.
But I'll go Dolphins over Lions then, since everybody. Yeah, that's my lock.
All
Dolphins
right,
over
we
Lions.
got our locks of the week. Teams that we do not believe will lose no matter what. Thank y'all for tuning in. TikTok, Instagram. As always, comment below whatever you need to talk. Tell us if we got good takes or not. Tell Cameron how sheep his takes are. And
I don't
peace.
know what's cheap about my take.